Hello.
Hello, welcome to all of you, and Ash, James, and Zainab. Just let's wait for 1 minute until few more students will join us. And I say welcome to all of you from the bottom of my heart. And today this is just a good basic chemistry class. We will start chemistry from the basic, and most of the students are talking about the board. Actually, this is just basic chemistry class. It covers your basic chemistry concept. It's covered your basic understanding about chemistry. Basically, I am more focusing about GCSE and IGCSE. There is a little bit difference among exam, but really chemistry is same. Chemistry is everywhere same, is it? So we have actually now, I think, 6 p.m. Hope meanwhile few other students will join us. You can take your notebook, and you can take your pen. If you feel anything difficult or confusing, you can ask me. We will discuss what chemistry is, what we study in chemistry, and things like that. Okay, I think yes, there is 6 p.m. Let's continue. You are watching me. My name is Saad Anwar, and you can also search me at Google and YouTube. You can write at YouTube chemistry by Saad Anwar. I have uploaded hundreds of videos at YouTube regarding university syllabus, regarding GCSE, IGCSE, O-level chemistry, basic chemistry. You can Google me at, you can search me at YouTube as well. So again, welcome to all of you.
Found you on YouTube.
Okay. And because we have different students, so you can, if it's better if you can mute your microphone. I will start continue lesson, then if you have any question you can ask. Fine, so good, my friends. So you can ask in chat. I find okay James, okay, good James. What chemistry is? Let's continue, my friends. What chemistry is? Chemistry is, yes, we all know, branch of science. What we study in chemistry? In chemistry, we study about matter. In chemistry, we study about matter. What matter is? Matter is anything that has weight and that can occupy space is called matter. Anything that has weight and that can occupy space is called matter. Anything that has weight, anything that has weight and that occupies space, is called matter. For example, you can see my glasses, my glasses, this is matter, this is matter. This solid bottle, you can see this bottle in my hand, this is one form of matter. And when I open this bottle, you can see I have liquid, I have water. So water is another form of matter. When we categorize matter, we get three basic form. When we categorize matter, we get three basic form. One is solid, one is solid, and the other is liquid, the other is gas. One is solid, one is liquid, one is gas. After a few minutes, I will allow you to ask questions, to participate in discussion. Fine. So in solid, liquid, gas, these are three states of matter. There is another state as well, but usually there are three states of matter on this planet Earth. One is solid, one is liquid, one is gas. In solid, particles are very close to each other. In solid, particles are very firmly close to each other, and there is a strong force of attraction among particles of solid. And when we talk about liquid, in liquid, there is a little bit difference. There is a little bit distance, one particle, there is a little bit distance among the particles. Particles are close, but not so close as in solid. And my friends, when we talk about gas, we see one particle is here, other particle is there, and the third particle is at other corner. Means in gas, particles are very far from each other. So this diagram is informing us, is giving us an idea that in solid there is something due to which particles are very close to each other, and that is strong force of attraction. So particles has strong force of attraction, while in gases there is no force of attraction. In liquid there is force of attraction, but not so high as in solid. Here up till now, I am talking about in solid particles are very close, in liquid particles are not so close. Particles, what does the particles means? Hey, what does the particles means? Particles means atom, and that is basic thing about chemistry. You guys know when we study chemistry, we also study biology and physics, and most of the students, they have confusion, they have more confusion in chemistry as compared to in biology and physics. Do you know what is the reason behind this, that why most of the students think that chemistry is difficult as compared to biology and physics? So let me share one thing with you, that why chemistry, why students think that chemistry is difficult as compared to biology and physics. Because you guys know in biology we talk about plants, we talk about animals, we talk about our own human body, we talk about our cells, we talk about organs, and we can see these things. In physics, we talk about forces, we talk about light, we talk about energy, we talk about velocity, and we can see these things. So it's easy for students to understand, to visualize physics and biology. But in chemistry, we even start chemistry from atom. In chemistry, we discuss atom, structure of atom, but we cannot see atom. So sometimes it become very difficult for student, for us to visualize how actually atom looks, and what is electron and what is proton and all these things. So atom, what atom is? Before going into definition of atom, can you see a wall behind me? Yes, I know you can see a wall behind me. Let me draw a wall. So wall is when we need to construct a wall, when we need to make a wall, it means we need bricks, Although we need cement, sand, water, many other things, but basic unit, but basic unit, but basic unit is, can I say basic unit is basic unit is brick. It means basic unit to construct a wall, to make a wall, is brick. So similarly, atom is basic unit of matter. Atom is basic unit. Atom is basic unit. Now you have an idea what does this term basic unit means. Atom is basic unit of matter. It means if there is no atom, there is no matter, there is no solid, there is no gases, there is no liquid. I am exhaling air out. This is carbon dioxide. This is also a matter. You know, gas occupy more space. Whenever you fill a balloon, gas occupy, you can experience this. Gas occupy more space. Gas is also a form of matter. Although we cannot see gas, but yes, gas exists. Similarly, we cannot see atom with naked eye, but atom exists. Atom is the basic unit of matter. Whenever someone asks you, what is atom? Just say atom is basic unit of matter, and you have an idea what matter is. Previously we discussed what matter is. Like here, let me turn few pages back. Welcome again to all of you in chemistry by Saad, where you can search me at YouTube as well. So matter, we discussed matter, anything that has weight and that occupies space. Then we categorize matter in three forms. Then we talked about atom. Atom is basic unit of matter. Next thing which we are going to discuss, guys, is structure of atom. We will understand what is the structure of atom, and we will learn here few tricks. And if you have any question in your mind, you can unmute yourself, and you can ask me. You can also ask in chat, but this for this I need to read your chat, and I am busy in talking about. Okay, James, Adan, James, Fatma. Are we made of atoms? Yes. Are we made of atoms? Actually, we human being, when we talk about ourselves, we say we are made up of, our basic unit is cell. And yes, cell is made up of atom. Everything is made up of atom in our body. We have sodium, we have potassium in our bones, we have calcium in our bones, even in our lungs, we have oxygen atom. We exhale. I am exhaling carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is what carbon dioxide is. Carbon atom and oxygen atom. So everything is atom actually. Later on, I will take your questions, guys. Structure of atom. Structure of atom. Let's see what structure of atom. Let's see about structure of atoms. Then after a few minutes, I will take your question and try to answer your question. Is structure of atom. Here I will show you interesting experiment too. When we open, just see in my hand, this is atom. And when we try to look into atom, we find that in atoms there are many particles. Few particles, they carry positive charge. Few particles in an atom, they carry positive charge. And few other particles in an atom, they carry negative charge. Negative charge. The particles which carry positive charge, we call them protons. While those particles, they carry negative charge, we call them electron. Probably most of the students among you know these things, but we are going to start from basic, and if we can continue this session, then we will learn past paper, we will learn different tricks. Like here, suppose uh, there is a term here, and that term is charge. Most of the people, what charge is, they can think what charge is. Let me show you an experiment how actually charges work, and what actually positive and negative charge is. Inside atoms there are particles, few particles, they carry positive charge, we call them proton. Few particles, they carry negative charge. The negative charge, they are electrons, and there are other particles but they don't have any charge, we call them neutrons. So what charge is, let me show you an interesting experiment. I am going to stop video sharing, now you can see me more clearly. And this is a piece of paper in my hand. You can see this piece of paper. I take this piece. Now you can see this. This is just a piece of paper. I made it few into pieces like this. You can see. Can you see what I am doing? What I am doing? I am making you. I want to do an experiment how charges work. Now you can see in my palm I have these pieces of paper, and you can see this is just a plastic comb. It is not a magnet, and this is just harmless paper pieces. These are not iron pieces. When I bring this comb, okay, one second. When I bring this comb, what happened? Nothing. Can you see? James, can you see? Oh, yes. Hajra, Fatma, Elora, good. So when I bring this comb near to these pieces, what happened? Nothing. Because this is just a plastic comb, and these are just harmless paper pieces. But when I comb my hair, you can also comb your hair. You can, let's see what happened now. Sometimes this does not work, but let's see. Oh, can you see what happened now? This plastic comb is behave like a magnet, and this iron, these harmless paper pieces behave like a iron pieces. Why? Because there is charges now. This is these how charges work like this. Again, see, exactly, Ash, this is called electrostatic force. Force is due to charges. You are right. You are good in physics. This is a force. This is actually how charges work. And one student said this is electrostatic. Yes, electrostatic means a force is due to charge particles. The positive charge is proton, negative charge is electron, and there are certain other particles, we call them neutrons. Neutrons, they are neutral. They don't carry any charge. In the end, I will also share all these pages, a screenshot of these notes at my Facebook page. You can also search my Facebook page. I will upload all these things, these pages at my Facebook page, and my Facebook page name is Chemistry. You can write this in your notebook. Chemistry by Saad Anwar. Here I will share the picture of these notes. So my friend, next thing which I am going to discuss with you guys is, up till now what we have studied. We have studied very basic what matter is, what atomic structure. The next thing is, we know different things, like different substances has different atoms. For example, gold, if we have gold, if we have oxygen, or if we have iron atom, then atom of gold is quite different from the Atom of gold is quite different from the atom of oxygen, and atom of oxygen is quite different from the atom of iron. Yes, it means atoms are different from each other. How atoms are different from each other? Because different atoms contain different number of protons. There are few terms. One is atomic number. Yes, these are basic things, but we want to continue from basic because most of the students, they don't know about basic. We want to have a strong foundation. Atomic number. One term is atomic number, other term is mass number. In the exam sometime they ask question from these two terms, atomic number and mass number. So what atomic number is? Atomic number is just a number, like age is a number. Atomic number is just a number, like age is a number. So atomic number tells us about number of protons. Atomic number tells us about number of protons. The next is mass number, and mass number, it tells us about number of protons and plus and number of neutrons. Just have keep patient, we will continue to the most complex thing. Atomic number is number of protons present in the nucleus of an atom. Mass number is number of proton plus number of neutrons present in the nucleus of an atom. Is there any number who can tell us about number of electron? How can we figure out number of electron? How can we figure out number of electron? Let me give you an example. Sodium. Sodium is an element. Sodium is an atom, and its symbol is Na. Symbol for atoms we use symbol. Symbol is Na, and in the periodic table, when we open periodic table, we see sodium atom. Its symbol is written, and 23 is written here. 11 is written here. So guys, remember this 11, this 11, this is atomic number. This is atomic number. 11, this is atomic number, and 23, this is mass number. This is mass number. Sometimes few students, they get confused that which number is atomic number and which number is mass number. So the trick is, remember, the bigger number is always mass number. The bigger number, the massive, the massive, the massive, the bigger number is always a mass number. The smaller number is atomic number. And previously we discussed that atomic number tells us about number of proton. So can I say number of proton in sodium is 11? Is there any number which can tell us about number of electron? No, there is no such number. But remember, number of electron is always equal to number of protons in an atom. Number, you can write this sentence. Number of electron is always, number of electron is always equal to number of proton. So if an atom has 11 proton, it means that atom must have 11 electron. So number of electron in sodium is 11. Now how to figure out number of neutrons? Yes, few students now already this number of neutron. If we have to figure out number of neutron, how can we calculate number of neutrons? Number of neutrons. Let me check few student tell. Mass minus. Okay, good. James, right? James, excellent. Erin, Philon, excellent. Everybody is excellent. There is a formula and there is a trick. The formula is if you have to calculate number of neutrons, if you have to calculate number of neutron, the bigger number is the formula is mass number minus atomic number. It means we have to subtract atomic number from mass number, then we can get number of neutron. If we subtract atomic number from mass number, we can get number of neutron. This is the formula to calculate number of neutron. The trick is sometimes suppose if there is a student and he is confused about the formula, then no need to remember this formula. Just what you have to do, subtract smaller number from bigger number, you will get number of neutron. Just subtract smaller number from bigger number, you will get number of neutrons. For let's take another example, and that example is potassium. So potassium, its symbol is K, and in periodic table we don't need to memorize atomic number, mass number, each and everything is given, we just need to understand. In periodic table, I will open periodic table later on, 39 is written here and 19 is written here. So my dear students, first of all, we need to figure out which number is mass number and which number is atomic number. If you want to share me, you can share me. Okay. Smaller number is atomic number. So I can say this number of proton. How many proton potassium atom has? Yes. Very good. Nays, Morshed, very good. Number of proton is 19. So how many electron potassium atom has? We know number of electron is always equal to number of proton. Lasting thing, Ash, you are right. Number of electron is also 19. And how to calculate number of neutron? Number of neutron is yes. Then yes, number of neutron is number of neutron is 20. Ash, lasting thing, you are right. Just subtract smaller number from bigger number, we will get number of neutrons. So this is few basic things which we discuss. The next is there is a term element, and the element and atom, sometimes we get confused between atom and element, what actually element is, what actually atom is. Let me make a diagram by looking this diagram. Yes, James, you are right, but this here actually each and everything is written in books, in Google, each and everything is present. The purpose of this class is to make concept of chemistry quite easy by relating with different things, because in chemistry we study most of those things which we cannot see. So I will relate chemistry things with our daily life and with other observable things. Okay, so let me make a diagram. You can see this circle. It has a particle, this one, these particles. Just imagine this green circle this green circle. Just imagine this is an element. This is an element. This is an element. And these particles, pink particles, these are atoms. So my friend, can I say element is a group of atoms? Can I say? Yes, James, element is a group of atoms. Element is a group. Element is a group of atoms. Element is a group of atoms of same kind. Of same kind. Very important point. Element is a group of atoms of same kind or same type. Element is a group of atoms of same kind of same type. Element is a group of atoms of same kind and same type. And what atom is? Can I say atom is a part of element? Yes, I can say atom is a part of element. Atom is a smallest. James is right. Atom is the smallest part of an element. Atom is the smallest part of an element. Atom is the smallest part of an element. Okay, now atom and element is okay. The next is what is difference between element and atom? Atom is the smallest part of an element. Element is a group of atom of same kind. You can say element is a pure form of substance, but this definition is also okay. The next is isotopes. Isotopes. Most of the students know about isotopes, but here I will make a diagram by which you can learn the definition of isotopes more clearly. To learn about the diagram, to learn about the definition of isotopes, let's see, this is a box. Actually, this box is an element. This box is an element, and it has three smaller boxes. It has three smaller boxes. It has three smaller boxes. Okay. So these are atoms. These are atoms. This is one atom. This is another atom. This is another atom. So these are atoms. These are atoms. Isotopes. Let's see what isotope is. Element, it has three atoms. Suppose this atom, it contain one proton. This atom, it has one proton. This atom, it also has one proton. This atom, it also has one proton. All the three atoms, they have one proton. But this, the first atom, it has one neutron. This atom, it has two neutrons. This atom, it has three neutrons. Oh yes, three neutrons. So here we can Here we can see one thing. The first atom, it has one proton. The second atom, it has one proton. The third atom, it has one proton. It means all these three atoms, they have equal number of protons. but first atom contain 1 neutron, second atom contain 2 neutron, third atom contain 3 neutron. It means they have different number of neutrons. So now let's see, listen attentively the definition of isotopes. Different atoms of same element, different atoms of same element having same number of proton but different number of neutrons. Such atoms are called isotopes. Let me write here. Different atoms, different atoms, different atoms of same element, different atoms of same element having equal number of proton, same number of proton, equal number of protons, equal number of protons, but equal number of protons, but what is different? Different number of neutrons, but is different number, but different number of neutrons. Such atoms are called isotopes. Such atoms are called isotopes. There is another definition as well, and that is, you guys can see, you know, you have an idea about mass number and atomic number. So we know atomic number means number of proton. So it means I can say its atomic number is 1. For this atom, atomic number is 1. For this atom, atomic number is 1. Atomic number is 1 because atomic number means number of proton. For this atom, atomic number is 1. Atomic number means number of proton. So it has also 1 proton. But what about mass number? Mass number is number of proton plus neutron. So the first atom, its mass number is 2. This atom 2 plus 1, its mass number is 3. This atom 1 plus 3, its mass number is 4. So in other words, can I say different atoms of same element having same atomic number but different mass number? Listen carefully. Different atoms of same element having same atomic number but different mass number. This is called, these atoms are called isotopes. To cut the long story short, isotopes are atoms. So guys, it's that in the next coming lesson, we are gonna discuss about arrangement of electrons. And this is very important topic. How it is important? Because this is the foundation of many further topic like covalent bond, ionic bond, and many other things. This is foundation, arrangement of electrons. In the next class, inshallah, we will discuss how to arrange electrons and where to arrange electrons. We'll discuss few tricks with you. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. And if you have any question, you can unmute your mic and you can ask me. You can contact me via my WhatsApp number or my YouTube channel, Facebook page as well. We have just few minutes. I am
Thank you for the lesson.
Thank you. I really want to encourage you guys to come in the class and you join this
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Allah Hafiz. And I want to encourage you guys who have just few seconds after this.
I have a question.
If this session is fruitful, then we will increase the number of session. We will increase the class timing. And thank you so much for